Hello students, how are you? I hope you have seen the earlier parts of this video. Now in this video we are going to see the different cell organelles which are present in the cells, plant cell or animal cell, both. Okay, so one by one we'll see all the cell organelles. Now these cell organelles, they are present in the cytoplasm of the cell, and each organelle is surrounded by its own membrane, and it is in eukaryotic cells. We are going to see the eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells in the later slides. But in eukaryotic cells, each cell organelle has its own cell membrane, individual membranes, right? Let's move further. Now the first main organelle is known as the endoplasmic reticulum. You can see these structures here. These may be tube-like structures or sheet-like structures. Here they are of two different types: smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. They form a complex network of membrane-bound tubules like this, and sheets. So of two types, we are going to see their functions in the next slides. Now the rough endoplasmic reticulum, they are called rough because they have some ribosome structures on their surface. Because of that they appear rough, and these ribosomes, they are involved in synthesis of proteins, and the proteins which are synthesized here are transported to other parts of the cell where they are required. Now this one is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Here they do not contain ribosomes on their surface, and therefore they appear smooth, and they produce fat molecules in lipids. Significance of this ER, what is their function? Now proteins and lipids manufactured here are used, so they are very important, and they are involved in different activities of the cell. So in building the plasma membrane, the process of building plasma membrane is known as membrane biogenesis, or they are also used as enzymes and hormones. It acts as a channel to transport materials to different parts of the cell, detoxifies poisons and drugs. So if some impurity or some other substances, foreign substances, enter the cell, then the cell gets detoxified because of these proteins, and provide surface for some biochemical activities. Some important activities also take place on their surface. Now the next structure, next cell organelle is the Golgi apparatus. Now this, you can see here different sheets which are laid one above the other in stacks. These stacks, one stack is known as a cistern. Now this was first discovered by Camillo Golgi, and therefore it is named Golgi after him. Golgi apparatus or Golgi bodies also it is called. So a network of membrane bound vesicles arranged parallel to each other in stacks called cistern. So they are arranged parallel to one another and located near nucleus in animal cell, freely distributed in plant cell. So in animal cell, around the nucleus only we can find, and in plant it is freely distributed throughout the cell. Significance. So materials manufactured in ER is dispatched to various parts inside or outside cell through Golgi apparatus. Now it is Golgi apparatus is known as the packaging center. Whatever is produced in the ER, it is transported, it is packaged in the Golgi apparatus. So it is like a packaging center of the cell. And then storage of various cellular secretions. These cellular secretions, they contain enzymes, proteins, cellulose, etc., and also involved in synthesis of lysosomes. About lysosomes we are going to see later. Now this some yellow structures you can see in the diagram, they are lysosomes. These lysosomes are very important for the cell. They are also membrane bound vesicles containing a variety of digestive enzymes. They contain very strong digestive enzymes, and they are present in an animal cell. Presence is disputed in a plant cell. Whether they are present in plant cell or not, it is not confirmed yet. It is disputed, but they are surely present in an animal cell. Now, what may be the functions of these? They contain very strong digestive enzymes, so they digest waste materials or worn out organelles. Worn out means which are now not working properly, so they are digested. Provide defense against bacterial and viral infections. Waste disposal system of cells, so they digest all the waste products, and therefore they are known as or suicide bags of the cell. So during the cell damage, lysosomes burst and digest their own cell. So if any damage happens to the cell, so that cell is not working now, so they are damaged by these lysosomes. So therefore they are called suicide bags of the cell. This is very important term given to them, and all various times it is asked in the exam also. To remember why they are called as suicide bags, because they contain many digestive enzymes, very strong digestive enzymes, which can digest the worn out tissues or any their own cell also. Therefore they are called suicide bags. Next is mitochondria. Now it is a very important cell organelle because it produces energy. You can see here it contains two layers. One is the inner layer and one is outer layer. The outer layer is smooth and porous, whereas the inner layer, here different folds can be seen. They are folded. Inner layer is folded to provide more surface area for production of energy. Mitochondria produces energy in the form of ATP. Therefore it is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. Here in between after these folds, some different compartments are seen here. So they are called as cristae, crista or cristae. And these mitochondria, they contain their own genetic material, DNA and ribosomes. So they produce their own proteins. Powerhouse of cell, rod-shaped organelles bound by two membranes. Outer membrane is smooth and porous, inner is deeply folded. So folds provide greater surface area to generate ATP, and ATP is also known as the energy currency of the cell. Cristae, the inner membrane is compartmentalized into various cristae, and the matrix which is filled in the mitochondria surface, it is ground substance or spaces enclosed by the inner membrane. Okay. Then they have their own DNA and ribosomes, and hence are able to synthesize some of their own proteins. Okay, if they have DNA, then they are able to produce their own proteins, whichever are required, they can produce them. Okay, I hope it is clear. We'll see about the next cell organelles in the next few slides. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.